Alright, so this is going to be another KBFIT 2.0 critique is Kamron, and this exercise is going to be the seated, well, I call this the seated barbell shoulder press, because that's what it is. Now, most of the time when you see people do this one, they probably do it the proper way, which means that they're at some sort of rack where the barbell is elevated on the racks where they're going to start holding it from here. That's where you probably should do it. I am weird, and so instead of doing it that way, I actually pick it up from the floor. So part of my workout is kind of doing like a barbell clean to get the bar into position, and then I sit down. So that's part of the part of what I'm doing. Although that's not really shown, or not all that is shown in the video that we're going to watch, or in the two sets that we're about to watch. With that being said, doing a seated versus a standing barbell shoulder press is different, much harder, because once you're not using your legs, you don't have that support. So the less legs you have in a workout, the more core strength you need. So if you're going to do it, let's say standing is going to be easier than kneeling, kneeling is going to be easier than sitting down, and then sitting down on a bench is going to be a lot easier than sitting with your butt on the floor. That's just 100% core, right? And so, because you don't have even your feet to support you with the feet on the floor. So with that being said, this one right here is going to be one seated on the bench. And so you'll see that for this exercise, one of the things I struggle with is mostly just my core strength. What I know when I do this particular exercise standing, I am able to lift heavier weight. So yeah, this one, like I said, is going to be a lot of core strength. This is one of the things that I like to challenge myself with when I do things, because like I said many times, the scoliosis, trying to make sure my spine is strong, my core is strong, not just the overall strength, or not just the shoulder strength, but the overall body strength. So that's why I do things a little bit weird and not as conventional, or what you're used to seeing probably all the time. So with that being said, let's just get this first set started. Some of the things to look at, obviously most of the time it's going to be, my pace, how fast am I going, am I using momentum, and range of motion, stuff like that. But anyways, with that being said, let me just press the play so we can watch this, and action. Alright, yeah, you just see me sitting down, adjusting my feet for support, and there you go, full range of motion all the way from right under my chin, right above. I'm getting that full extension. The only thing that I would say so far is going kind of fast. But I think I was going fast because it didn't feel that heavy, which is probably not to my best effort. But then you see the last one, and then I dropped the weight down. Yeah, the last one I did struggle with. I didn't count how many reps that was. It might have been 6 or 7 or 8. I don't remember. But yeah, that one didn't feel heavy to me. And one of the bad habits that I have is when something doesn't feel heavy, I tend to go a lot quicker, versus obviously if it's heavier I go slower, and that's just a natural thing. I should challenge myself and go slower on purpose, just so that I can get more gain from the exercise, more benefit from the exercise. Alright, set 2, let's go, and action. Let's see if I improved at all with this one. Once again, sitting down, adjusting my feet. I'm going slightly slower, maybe because I'm tired. I don't know if that's naturally because I'm tired, or just because I intended to do that. Still slightly too fast. Yeah, you see me struggling. Oh, I'm gonna push it up. Yep, I fought for that one. And see, for both of these sets, I probably could have fought for one more rep, which would be to failure. So I always do one less rep to failure. Not always, but a lot of times I'll do one less rep to failure. But this is a particular exercise where I would say, just by watching how the video went, it was probably core and shoulder strength combined that was the issue. Sometimes with exercise like this, my core gives out before whatever body part I'm working at, but this exercise I can tell just by watching that it was kind of like a simultaneous, my shoulders were giving out and my core was giving out at the same time. But I like to challenge myself like this, because we know when you're in everyday life, you're doing certain things. I want to know that I'm able to lift this stuff, on my own with what I just have going on. So that's what that one is for, or that's what I like to do that one for. Obviously, like I said, standing would be like easier. Maybe in the future I'll do a review of that one, I don't know. But anyways, hopefully this was slightly entertaining and educational as well. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and so until the next time. Oh wait, never mind, I'm gonna give myself a grade, because I always forget. I'm going to give myself Probably once again a B, but I'll say a B plus. I'll give myself a B plus, and I'm giving myself a B plus just mostly because of the pace. I think my range of motion was good. Everything was pretty good. It was just my pace was a little bit too fast, especially for that first set. I did improve the second set, but it's still slightly too fast. Because it was lighter weight, I should have challenged myself, gone a lot slower. But other than that, like I said, it was pretty decent, not too terrible, considering everything. Anyways, now with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and so until the next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.